Hello, Cowboys Nation. Welcome back to another video on our channel. Today, we're diving into a hot topic. Is Jerry Jones really willing to leave CeeDee Lamb out of the season? Stay tuned because we're going to break down all the details and what this could mean for the future of the Dallas Cowboys. And before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're so close to reaching our goal of number of subscribers, and with your help, we can get there. Let's jump in. Is Jerry Jones ready to move on without CeeDee Lamb? This week, the Dallas Cowboys added wide receiver CeeDee Lamb to the reserve did not report list. This move has sparked questions about Lamb's future with the team. Lamb has been seeking a new contract and, as a result, did not report to the camp in Oxnard about 2 weeks ago. Until then, negotiations seemed to be on the right track. But something changed, leading to this sudden decision. With the preseason opener approaching, the pressure is mounting. The Cowboys will face the Rams this Sunday at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. The game is scheduled for 3:30 p.m., 1:30 p.m. local time, meaning the team will likely depart from Oxnard for the short 66-mile trip. While the journey should take about 75 minutes, considering the usual traffic on highways 101 and 405, it would be wise for the team to leave around 7:30 a.m. to avoid any delays. With Lamb still in Texas and the first preseason game drawing near, the Cowboys needed to make some roster adjustments. Placing him on the reserve, did not report list freed up space on the roster and also provided some temporary salary cap relief, assuming Lamb signs and returns soon. The Cowboys delayed this decision as long as they could, having made recent offers to both Lamb and Dak Prescott, but neither offer was accepted. Despite Lamb's status change, negotiations can still continue. However, by placing him on the list, the Cowboys signal that there is still a significant gap between the parties. If an agreement were close, it's unlikely Lamb would have been moved to this list. This decision might be more than just a temporary roster fix. It could indicate that Dallas is prepared to start the season without their top wide receiver. During the first weeks of camp, we've seen promising performances from other receivers like Jalen Tolbert, Jalen Brooks, and even veteran Tyron Billy Johnson. Additionally, the Cowboys have Brandin Cooks, whose veteran leadership has been crucial for the younger players. Could the performance of these receivers be enough to convince Jerry Jones that they can start the season without Lamb? This wouldn't be the first time Jones has taken such a high-stakes gamble. In 1993, after the Cowboys won Super Bowl 27 against the Bills, Emmitt Smith demanded a new contract. Jones refused to meet his demands, maintaining his stance through training camp and the first 2 games of the season. After a disastrous start with 2 losses, Jones finally relented, and Smith returned in the 3rd week, leading the team to a 2nd consecutive championship. This story serves as a reminder that Jones has lost this battle before, and now we have to see if he's willing to take the same risk with Lamb in 2024. More importantly, is this stance by Jones a temporary strategy or an indicator of a larger shift in Dallas? If the Cowboys start the season without Lamb, the performance of the other receivers will be closely watched. A strong showing from these replacements could weaken Lamb's bargaining position. However, if the team stumbles and starts the season 0-2, the pressure will be on Jones, and Lamb's contract value will likely increase. There is also a possible scenario where the lack of agreements with Lamb and Prescott suggests that Jones is ready to move on from both. If that's the case, it could indicate that Mike McCarthy is also in his final year as head coach of the Cowboys. The implications of this strategy for players like Micah Parsons, who might also be seeking a contract extension, remain uncertain. Regardless of the public statements, the recent actions of the Cowboys indicate that we should approach this situation with caution. At this moment, Lamb is not on the roster, and someone else is filling his spot. This certainly wasn't what we expected when Jones claimed to be all in earlier this year. But if this contract dispute were a poker game, we could safely say that the Cowboys are going all in on this play. So, in my opinion, if Jerry Jones actually decides to start the season without CeeDee Lamb, he's taking a very big risk. I believe the Cowboys have talent on the roster, but Lamb is a key piece that could make all the difference. On the other hand, I understand that sometimes you need to be firm in negotiations, especially when it comes to maintaining the team's financial balance. But is this risk really worth it? Only time will tell. What do you guys think? Drop your opinions in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, share it with other Cowboys fans, and of course, subscribe to the channel. We're so close to reaching our goal of number of subscribers, and with your support, we'll get there. See you next time.